Hello, everyone. Recently I got this weird privacy complaint on one of my YouTube videos, and it was saying that I pretty much showed people's personal information and that, oh, there were names in there. Oh, there were names. And pretty much it's saying that I haven't gone a strike. I haven't gone anything, and this is the video that they're saying is the one that showed the personal information. Um, So I'm gonna show you all that video in the next slide. Okay, so we're at this part of the video where they claim that I showed somebody's personal information, and I'm taking a look at it, and I don't quite see what they're trying to say. Uh, and when I did receive the email, uh, I did respond to it, which I will cover basically the guidelines and show how this isn't breaking anything. So pretty much in this is showing you know, the name of the worldbox countries, right? This, that, this, that, this, that. Just standard worldbox stuff, standard simulation stuff. So I don't know what YouTube's trying to refer to about any personal information I've shown in this, which I have not, and I will show you their own guidelines in the next slide. Okay, so we're on to the YouTube's privacy policy. So pretty much they show you know, you can't use anyone's image, full name anything that would uniquely identify somebody, email address, phone number, etc. like that, bank account number. Pretty much just the obvious stuff, right? And the thing about it is that in that video, I never showed anyone's information whatsoever. I would never do something heinous like that. I would never do anything like that. And for the fact that I spent years building up this channel, trying to make positive content like time lapses, time lapse stories, all that, trying to just make fun content. And the fact that YouTube's trying to claim that I've done something negligent and just wrong is like a slap in the face. And I did reply to that email. I'm not sure if they'll even see it. I'm not sure if some moderated bot, but I pretty much showed them these privacy guidelines. I pretty much said that I'm not that I didn't violate any information or anything that would lead to any suspicion of leaking anyone's personal information. And I didn't show any of that. And I told them going by their policies and all that I did not do anything that would warrant this response from them. And I've read online and I've heard people making privacy violations on videos and etc. and how people were reported and they got a random privacy violation. I've heard a lot of that. And the thing about it is I'm not taking down the video. I'm not blurring out the content. I'm not trimming anything because at the end of the day, I didn't do anything wrong. I made a time lapse. There've been a lot of other YouTube videos out here that have done a lot worse and they haven't batted an eye, right? So I just think it's ridiculous that they're targeting a small channel that just that doesn't do anything that will warrant this response. So I'll keep giving updates to you guys. I'll keep doing what's necessary. I'll keep having to email them back, do all of that, and just to make sure that they don't try to do anything to my channel. Because again, I spent years on this channel. I worked hard. I've tried to make positive content, and at the end of the day I'll keep giving updates. And by the way, today I'll try to release a time lapse another time lapse on a very good map, and I will send that. By the way, shout out to Golden Dude for giving me that time lapse idea. But again, I'll give you guys updates, and again, thank you all for watching this update video about this issue, and peace out, y'all. I hope you all have a good day. Peace.